Hey everyone, it's Allegra Davis Hanna, and I'm just going to walk you through what the Grade Transmittal Submission Form is and how it works. So, if this is a brand new process and you want to start at square one, this is it. So, this is the Fall 2021 Grade Transmittal Submission Form. There'll be a different form for each semester. It might look a little different, but it will always have the title and instructions at the top, and then down below a place for you to enter information. So at the very top, you see that it identifies the campus and division that the submission form is for. It has some instructions on what to do. It has some information about what file types to submit. And then once you scroll down, you'll be able to enter information. So you're going to submit this form once per section that you teach. If you're only teaching one section this semester, you're only going to fill this form out one time. When you fill it out, you're going to have 3 attachments. The first attachment is your WebAdvisor letter grades. So that's going to be a screenshot from WebAdvisor showing that you've entered letter grades for all of your students. If you have dual credit students in your classes, WebAdvisor is also going to ask for their numeric grades. You don't have to remember who is a dual credit student or who isn't. WebAdvisor is only going to prompt you to enter number grades for dual credit students. So if you've only got a couple dual credit students, you only have to enter a couple number grades. For a whole class of dual credit students, you'll need to enter letter and number grades for all of them. Okay, so the first thing you submit is you're going to be your WebAdvisor letter grades. You also need a screenshot of your Canvas gradebook, and so that's going to show letter and number grades in Canvas. If you need help getting letter grades to show up there, we've got a separate video walking you through that quick process. And the third thing you're going to upload is a syllabus or ICR with your grading legend, and that's just to let us know how grades are determined in your class. Lots of folks have different point systems and scales and grading systems. So we want to make sure that when we're looking at your grades, when we're looking at your grade book, we understand how the point systems work. So for the syllabus piece, you can upload the whole Word document of your syllabus, the whole PDF of your ICR, or if you just want to take a screenshot of the grade system explanation in your syllabus in Canvas, you can take that screenshot and upload that here as well. So for each class you teach, you're going to submit this form one time. And for each form, you're going to have 3 screenshots. And this is important documentation that the division may need in the future. So if you're teaching 3 classes this fall, you're going to have 3 forms to submit, and for each form, you have 3 attachments. And if you get confused on that, again, the instructions are always going to be right here at the top of the form. Next, you see that it's going to ask attach 3 documents per submission, and it's going to require that those documents be PDFs, image files like JPEGs or PNGs, or doc files. And that's just to make sure that whoever needs access to this information is able to open the file and read it. So lots of file types like Excel documents and TXT files, they don't open for everyone, they're not clear for everyone, or it may take a lot of time to discern the information. So we're going to ask for the most part that you just take screenshots of everything because those are just going to open as image files and the information is going to be right there for us. The last part of the instructions here is how to name the files, and that is just to make them easy to find. As you can imagine, we have thousands of courses, and for each course we have 3 different files, so we want to make sure that they're titled in a way that makes things easy to find. So just put your last name, your first initial, whatever the document is, whether it's an ICR, Canvas grades, WebAdvisor gradebook, and then the course. So if a student calls your dean and says, I have a question about my grade in English 1302, I can say, what was your section number, and pull that information right up. And then you're going to see that the deadline for submitting grades is right here at the bottom. So as you work your way through the form, it's hopefully going to be pretty straightforward. You're going to enter your name, your colleague ID, your Outlook email address. You're going to choose your department chair. And then once you get down here, it's going to ask you to upload the screenshots that you've taken on your computer of your Canvas gradebook, of your WebAdvisor gradebook, and a copy of your syllabus or a screenshot of the part of your syllabus that explains your grade scale. So you're going to take your screenshots, you're going to save them to your computer, and then you're going to upload them to the form. There's going to be one more video in the series where I walk through the whole thing from start to finish. And there are lots of videos here showing you individual pieces like how to take a screenshot, how to upload the form, how to access the form. So hopefully you're going to get used to this system and find that once you get used to it, it's much quicker, much easier, and much more streamlined for everyone. It will take a little getting used to for some of us, and that's okay. We're going to make it through the process together. So I hope that helped you understand the basics of the form and that the rest of these videos help you understand each piece of the process. All right, thanks everyone.